Hopefully it works. The last one I got just didn't work so great. Setting up the projector, USB-C. Been away for a while, catching back up to my work. A lot of artwork to transfer, to do, to build. Okay. All this crap was set up yesterday. It's not today. Maybe it's 2 days ago. It's so hard to tell. I think it was yesterday. I think we were doing photos yesterday. One day I'll have a different tripod. It'll be easier to level. But today this takes a bit of effort to get just right. And I do these all in one go. That's good. All right, this might work. Okay. All right. I think I have all the things I need. A little bit of meta going on here, but that's okay. My computer gear for my streaming is far away from where I'm working today. I'm curious if I'm going to be in the frame or not. Oof, the sun's doing a thing. All right, so I sit over here on the floor and I look at this. It's iPad to projector via the light onto the canvas that's double primed in black gesso. All right, the trick here is not to move the, not to kick, not to hit, not to knock down the, projector while I'm projecting. My audio sounds really good today. What should we listen to? Listen to this. Okay. A lot of marks. A lot of steps to get to here. Kind of want this to be a bigger one. What else do I have on deck? I've already done that one. That's a lot. No, it's not the image one either. I've simplified that one. Let's see what else I have ready to go. The iPad. Just those three. We'll go with the other one. We can do double sizes. It's okay. That's what I decide. Let's see how this turns out. Okay. Here we go. Make sure the canvas is set. Not gonna move. It's always a bit tricky because when I put my pressure into canvas, it distorts because it's stretched canvas. It's not a flat, it's not like a hard and fast surface. Right there, do a little dip. That's part of the process. Experiment with my body over here. Let's not move anything. Okay. This might work better with my right-handedness. Wow, let's try it with the glasses. Oh, it's a little bit better with my glasses off. This will work too. Maybe even a little bit better. So I've been working on this portrait. It's a commission. I'm kind of going in circles on it. Got in my head a little bit on it. I know what I want and what the client wants. Same for me to relax into it and paint what comes to me. And I also, I want it to be really good. I have this idea that because it's a commission for my client, it needs to, be a certain way, you know? It needs to be different or better or something. And, it's, to be honest, it's I'm in my head a bit about it. I just put a layer on it, some blue, and it is bringing back. I'm feeling a bit constricted when I'm working on it. I love hair. I used to be annoyed when I would draw or paint hair at how intricate some folks' hair were. And now I'm like, wow, hair is really important. And if I spend just as much time on the hair as I do the face and the rest of the body, I'm totally okay with that. It's like an expectation setting for me. Just setting an expectation that, oh, hair. Hair's not just like a simple shape. It's hundreds of thousands of little lines, and I can't just do a little scribble and get it perfectly. Getting a little bit better with it. Studio's dirty. Wish I had a clean area and a dirty area. That's not really what I want. What I want is clean studio. And I'm always doing things like sanding and running saws and moving things around. Okay. That was a long line. Just holding my breath for that one a bit. Let's keep working on the hair. This paint dries quick. I like it. These markers are worth every penny. Full of paint. It's compatible with acrylics. Any water-based paint it's compatible with. It's not particularly fast though, meaning like if I put a solvent on it, it will come off. I think there's a certain like acrylic varnish I have it's not compatible with. It reactivates it. I would think of experimenting with doing a spray fix first before I put on a varnish. I just ordered some more supplies so that I can do a resin test. I thought I had everything I needed, but I don't. There's a couple more things I need apparently. Super important, the measuring. So I ordered some measure cups. And some ways to help keep the dust off of it, which dust is a pretty big companion here in the studio. Okay, enjoying this. It's going really well. A little bit of a neck creak. So I have this rule, like if I'm painting in a certain way and my body starts to hurt, that type of painting is just not for me. Kind of approaching that here. I keep stretching because I like this. All right. Keep painting. Okay, move my body. I have a paint stick here. Like a rest. Palm rest. That's what I'll call it. I think there's a French name for this type of thing. It's getting a little more challenging. I love using technology. Back when I started out, I would draw things, sketch them a few times, draw them a little more clearly, put a grid onto the drawing with a ruler, and then use a ruler, tape measure, yardstick, and put a grid onto whatever I was transferring onto, a wall, something bigger. And then I would eyeball it and use the grid as a guide and then draw it onto my bigger surface, canvas, whatever it was. And that worked. Took some effort, took some drawing, skill, ability to eyeball things a bit. Okay, I'm gonna squat for this. Let's come up and around. Can't move the canvas, but I can move my body. I think I'll come to the other side. It's a big sweeping line. I know I'm blocking the camera. I suspect I'm blocking the camera. There we go. Got it. Worth it. This one floated. Fuck. Got a little ungrounded there. It's like I have to be like in sync with the canvas as it deforms while I'm drawing on it. Okay, let's finish this side. Oh, my eyes. Okay. I think I'm not blinking. The first time I did this drawing, which is from a photo reference, I had a lot more lines on it. And I went through and like strategically removed some lines. Ambidextrous. I am not. Okay. Progress, progress, progress. Okay, is that, can I live with that? I can. Okay. Now we have the face and her collar. I'll be moving to a smaller size brush pen, paint pen. Bomben? It's not even English. How about smaller diameter paint pen, paint marker. Hang on to this one for as long as I can, because I like the diameter of the lines, but there'll come a point when the detail is just too great, even after I simplified here. I might be fucking this up, but I say that every time I work on a painting. Got it. Okay. This. Turn the ring over collar. Even with the small pens, some of these features are too detailed. All right. So I have enough of it transferred that I can move on to something else. All right. What will we do? So this is what this one looks like. I will. It's a lot of marks. Let's see if that will focus in. Yeah. So I'll come back through with the same paint marker and clean it up a little bit, some of the edges and the connections between lines. Canvas. So I'll let that dry for a bit, somewhere over here. Run out of space, and let's do another one. I have another one ready to go. Oh, it takes hours of time to get to this point. But sure, let's do another one. That is too complicated. Let's get the simplified version. That's still too complicated. There's a lot of marks. There's a hand. The face has a lot of marks on it. I can't do it. This is what I'm looking at, by the way. This. It's probably hard for you to see. That. You might see it projected. Maybe I could do it on one of these bigger panels. I have to adjust the projector. I don't have another drawing to go for these smaller sizes. What would it look like? Do you hear me? I'm like trying to convince myself to do it on another one of these small sizes. Those are fun. My pen is just not small enough. Let's try it. Maybe I'll fuck it up. Who knows? Okay, so let's do it. Let's start with the tiniest bits. And if I don't get it right, I'll gesso over it. Okay. So this is quite intense, actually. This might be horrible. It might be amazing. I'm okay taking risks. Okay, checking the reference. Are those teeth? Yeah, I don't know if I have enough space to account for those. Okay, well, maybe this will work. Let's hit a couple spots where I want to use this very tiny. The smaller, this is a 0.7. 0.7 millimeter. The Uni brand. Okay, let's get some more. Well, let's do these fingernails. A little bit of the fingers. I love making marks. So my calling. Okay, bigger marker. Slightly bigger. This is a 0.9 to 1.3, depending on what part of the tip is touching the canvas. Like if it's more straight up and down, like this, it's a smaller diameter point. I think this company does make one that's even smaller, maybe like a 0.5 millimeter. Might pick some of those up next time I'm at Blick. Oh, she's a bun today. Doing hair. All right, keep going. So interesting. I think this may actually be, in some ways, a more difficult thing to paint than a full color. I keep asking people, like, should I leave these just white on black? Or should I paint them full color? And people are like, do both, but do some more black ones with white paint on them first. And so I guess I'm just going to keep doing that. It is fun. And this is, this is just part of my process that I've developed over the last year with the lines and the transfers and the dashes. I was thinking the other day about dashed lines. I spent a fair amount of time in my life building computer software that was like drawing tools. You do layout, you could create lines, you could create dash lines, different types of dash lines. Intimately familiar with the art and science of dashed lines. Who knew? That was training for today. Okay. Covering the projector so I can see what I've gotten and what I have not gotten. Let's move over to the other side. It's my wire. Okay. Other side. Start from the top. Thinking about zone of excellence, zone of genius. Thinking about doing one thing all the time. Boom. Second one. That's it for drawings I have on this size, but I do have, just keep the party going. Okay. I'll show you what this one looks like. Boop, boop, boop. That just happened. Set this one somewhere to dry. And let's, sure. I think I have a couple for these larger sizes. I have one canvas sanded. Kind of like this situation over here. Let me see if I can make some changes here to project on this bigger canvas. It's Thursday. I normally go hiking on Thursday. I'm not hiking right now. I don't really know why. Because I was going to do a resin test today for my artist date. And then I watched some videos about it and it became apparent that I really didn't have what I needed to do it. I missed a line. Shit, which one did I just do? That one? Yeah, I missed a line. Okay. Happens. Let me just grab it while it's still here. All right. Oh! We're a little bit short on cord here. See how much further I can make it with the cord I have without unplugging myself. This angle might work. Come up camera. Okay, that's the area I'm working in. We'll keep streaming. See what happens. Okay, we can move the whole party a little bit to the right. Okay. Pick out an image. I have some self-portraits right at what time is it? 3? Stack. This stack. Do I want to do this one? Or do I want to do this one? I'll do this one. Some energy around this. Okay, so it's still in red. First step, duplicate my layer. Lock, hide the other layer. Turn this one to black. I do want it black. So checking with myself that I actually do want it black. I think I do. And then export a JPEG. pull the JPEG up in my, there she goes. Come back, you crashed. Okay. Now I have to get this image to fill that canvas. It's like this big. I have to go back a lot, which means moving furniture. I think, let's see. Okay. I do this all the time. I've done this on a 19-foot wide painting before. I can do this. Just have to move a couch is all. Power cord. That's long enough. Good, I think. But this couch is a problem. Let's move this light. Sometimes I get a little nervous when I like do things like push a couch in front of the only exit. Okay, tightening down. Gonna run the focus. That's not so bad. I kicked it. Okay. Some inexact science for sure. Okay. Okay, streaming camera, how are you? That's not so bad. I can see most of it. Zoom in a little bit, maybe. Okay. I'm going to transfer this bitch. What have we got here? I wonder if I bought these bigger black pens. This is a smaller size. What are these? Serious loot here. This is what I want. Oh, hey, there's my pencil I've been looking for. Nice. Okay. These bitches. And then this guy. This should be the slightly bigger, right? 09 to 13. Which will be good for this. This horizon line is not level. Also, that is not level. Alright, new pen. I have to activate it a bit. Pressing it in and out. I love this projector. It gets the job done. And one day I will get one that is more DPI. Brightness is okay. I can turn the lights off in the room, and that's great. Hey, all right, sweet black. Oh, it's all over my body. I can turn the lights off in the room, which is fantastic, because I've never had an issue with brightness. I do have an issue with the pixel size. The pixel size gets to be like, like 5 millimeters, and it's a little annoying. Okay, this is easier for me to do with my glasses off. Okay. A lot of play. Okay. Hold it from the back. Planning for this to be an oil painting. So glad I took all the time to sand this. Okay. Just checking my reference. My brain will put some of this together when I'm at a distance from it. But when I'm so close, it's hard to, see the forest for the trees. So I do some walking back and forth. Good job. Okay. Never the twain shall meet. My kiddo, my little guy, is 18 now. Have dinner tonight, cooking food that he likes, that I can tolerate, that he can tolerate. We have different palates. And just leaning into appreciation. We get to have dinner together tonight. And this time next year, we won't be. Most likely. And I'm appreciating that I get to eat hamburgers on white bread tonight. this big curve of my dome here. This is self-portrait if you haven't figured it out. All right, I gotta cross over. I gotta cross. Here we go. Nope, let's get more ink. Now, here we go. I didn't make it all the way. I didn't know where it was going to connect at, and my hand was in the way. Caught it from the other side, though. Okay. Sunglasses. I've had these for a few years. I really like them. It's so interesting that with those other paintings, the white on black, just exposing part of my painting process and stopping, which is really great. Misquote, I'm sure. Don't know who said it, but a painting is never finished. Simply stops in an interesting place. There's something under the eye here. What is that? Nothing other than a continuation. All right. Got this ear. Hello, dear Jason, Prince Jason. I'm on my knees. So that's the name, right? I skipped the lips. I love this part. I love this part. You know, I think I love all the parts. And I really love this part. I love the part of having my picture taken by Beirut. I love the part of choosing what photo, thinking about the composition, doing the drawing from the photo. Okay, we're doing lips now. Hello, lips. I love changing things from the photo so that it visually made sense. What a great process. I'm really appreciating. I went to all of the experimentation to get a process like this. It works for me. Okay, this is a zipper line. What does that look like? Okay, kind of phoned it in on. Okay. More of this jacket situation. In this image, I'm wearing a hoodie, and then I'm wearing a quilted vest over the hoodie. I think I'm gonna do the quilted vest in orange. I think I have enough oil paint colors to get that. All right, friend, what is that? There's this little thing. I don't know what it is. I don't need it. I'm dropping it. Okay, and what else? Yeah, the chin. Let's do that. right, what else? Okay, that's it. Great. Let's see. Show you what it looks like. Let's throw the overheads on. Oh, everything just got yellow. That's what it looks like. All right, that's enough for now. It was fun to stream. Got everything set up, and this will be a good test of this microphone. I'll take a listen through, see how it sounds. Okay, let's turn that off. Turn that off. All right, thanks.